catch my breath. Do you want me? Do you want me dead? I'll give it up for at least a second. I'm getting sick of your bullshit attitude and how you walk around like you shine brighter. It's killing me. So what do you say? Do you want me? Or do you want me dead? I got my hands up, yeah. I'm staring down the barrel of a loaded knife. I got my hands up, yeah. So do you want me? Do you want me dead? You trigger happy at homicide. You're taking shots at the strangers passing. There's no such thing as a perfect crime. Don't play that. You said it enough 'cause you want me. Oh, you want me dead. I got my hands up, yeah. I'm staring down the barrel of a loaded knife. I got my hands up, yeah. So do you want me? Do you want me dead?
One second. Hello there. It is Sunday. You know what that means. Welcome on in. My name is Kira Kennedy, and we are live with Pokemon Violet Masuda Roulette. How are y'all doing tonight? I wasn't feeling very well this morning, and I had to call in sick. And what the hell is up with my camera? Oh, that's what happened. Alright, anyways. Like I said, just spent most of today sleeping pretty much. Let's go ahead, let's dive in and get this party started. I got my eggs in my party. Let's do the thing. I actually spent most of this week just getting eggs together for Squawkabilly Outbreak. Now, unfortunately, Outbreak Squawkabilly are always the green one, if I remember correctly. Where's the Squawkabilly? Right about here, yeah. So it's always the green one, so if I wanted to go for another form, this would not be the way to do it. It's like Tatsugiri, basically. We're basically, brain fart. But basically, outbreaks are locked to a specific form. I might go for a second one because there is an ability difference between half of them. So, but that's an issue for another day. None will help you. You no longer live as cattle. That's a little low. I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit more. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do very nicely. As if they own you, will you let them steal your freedom? They're swelling inside you. Ugh. Ah, crap baskets. Actually, gotta double check something, like, because apparently Final Season Part 3. Okay. So... Okay. So... They did put out they have put out the third part of the final season of Attack on Titan. But, the final part, it looks like, or the next part of the final season, coming out in the fall. I was wondering about that. The fact that, I know, like, I think it was, like, last year after the rumbling happened. Oops. Shit. There we go. After the rumbling happened, we were told that essentially the final season was alright, not a shiny. That's a bit high actually. I'm gonna turn this down a little just so I can hear the game music. Wow, that's actually quick. I'm gonna put in order I put into Wish for some cosplay stuff. Cosplay stuff in the event I want to get back into video making. Maybe if I just turn up the Elgato a little and turn music back to half. That should be a nice mix right there. Sacrifice. That's a weird time to just cut to the screen there. Might be a whole party of Quaxley eggs. Interesting. I had to take a quick look at them watch rolls, see if any of them were shiny. Because the onslaught is now commencing. There is a wildfire inside you, burning desire that you can't explain. But I also, for those of you who saw on the Discord, well, you would have seen the Cranidos I got yesterday at work. But I also got myself a Poliwag today from Community Day. I didn't really take it super seriously, to be honest. Oh, it wasn't all Quaxley. Because, like, right now, the one thing I'm focusing on more is the fossil event that's going on. Doesn't really say anything. Dude, my brain's kind of all over the place today. What was I saying? Yeah, I've been mostly focusing on the fossil event, trying to see if I can get some Cranidos and stuff there. And also, that's why Kabaru streamer first stream back on Twitch. I'm actually, that's a shiny lit Leo. I'm also going to be playing Pokemon Legends Arceus on stream for the first time in a while. Because the thought occurred to me that while I can farm for space-time distortions, which is the only way to get the Sinnoh fossils, I can also do my SOS hunting in Ultra Sun. Or also, if I wanted to, like, radar hunting in Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire, realistically, or even I can continue my Regice hunt in in Alpha Sapphire. Unfortunately, I cannot continue my Shaman hunt while that's going on, but, you know, that's only because I have one Switch. What version of One Winged Angel this is? I know it's not the, I know it's not the Advent Children version, because that's like the really iconic version, I think. So this is probably the original version. Actually, no, the original version was... But yeah, like, I think even when they did the Sephiroth reveal trailer for Smash Ultimate, they used the Advent Children version of the theme. Hell, I did a, back when I was still doing reviews, this is like one of the first reviews I ever did, I did a riff on Linkara's old Previously On segments where he shows like a bunch of clips that had nothing to do with what happened. And I actually played the Advent Children version of One Winged Angel under what was going on. Sephiroth. Crazy. Unfortunately, if I try to go and get Grace to put her up on my bed, she's just gonna run back to her bed because she thinks I want to play. Oh, I should probably up the count. Forgot to do that earlier. One of the benefits of doing 5 at a time is that, So for this, we still need 2 Sprigatito, 1 Quaxley, 2 Froakie, and the entire Quaxley line. 2 Sprigatito, 1 Fuecoco, 2 Froakie, and the whole Quaxley line. I think I said Quaxley twice. Is that it? Is that it for the... That is it, okay. Oh, gee. You over here. Get these down here. I'm just gonna before I continue on, I'm just gonna quickly see if I can get Grace not run to her bed. Okay. Grace is here. Say hi, YouTube. Fuck. There we go. Alright. Hey, robots, how you doing, bud? It dawns on me that you have not met... I don't think you've met Grace yet, but this right here is my rat terrier, Grace. She is 5 years old. And she is, she's a bit spoiled, if I may say. Do I have my... Yeah, I do. Made sure I loaded up on eggs. I'm doing okay. Yeah, considering I was sick this morning and I had to call in from work. I slept most of the day, to be honest. Which is fine. Sometimes, you know. Sometimes that's the best thing you can, well... Yeah, crap. Go up the mountain. Actually, it's more of a plateau, but... And I already got a shiny Litleo today, so that's always a plus as well. Friends, how you stayed up all night playing Super Smash Brothers? Wow. That's crazy. I haven't played Smash Brothers in years. I just, I have a rule about playing stuff about, Smash Bros. Was part of the reason why I made this rule, but I try to limit the amount of games I play that, like, really make me angry on stream. Because, ow! What happened? I hope you're okay. Alright, Gracie. As long as she doesn't adjust too much. The one thing about, like, sometimes I'll have Grace kind of sitting on my lap while I'm streaming, and she likes to adjust a lot, which kind of uncomfortable because she'll dig her feet in. Also played a little bit of Sword and Shield. Nice. What happened? How'd you you all right with the busted lip thing? Yeah, I did that once, but that was because while I was screwing around at Kung Fu one day, I tried to put somebody in the walls of Jericho. They threw their feet down. I just bit into my lip. That was not fun. Yeah, I tripped and fell into a door. Oof. Probably, at least you're okay, right? Sonic. That's it for this batch. All right. Oops. Yeah, I've also been doing some Masuda hunting and Sword and Shield. So for certain Pokemon that aren't available in Scarlet and Violet yet, and yeah, the controls, going through multiple Pokemon games, you don't realize how different the control schemes can be for some of them until, like, you know, you're kind of switching between them freely. Well, that's when the second DLC will have been released. And I think it's kind of smart to release the second one around Christmas. Because, like, Christmas is when Pokemon really sees a spike in usage. So that's when you get kids getting their getting the games from their parents and stuff, right? That's part of the reason why the games tend to release in November. Cause, like, or, you know, late October, early November, just because, like, you know, parents can get the games super early for their kids and stuff. Assuming, you know, parents themselves don't want to play as well. Freedom awaits if we have the key. It's a fantasy of rain. Until once by the God. So now eins, zwei, drei, soon we will synchronize. So now eins, zwei, drei, keeping our device. If we stay strong, Barbarian. We'll find a way to exist within this survival game. I'm also very curious to see if either of the DLCs are gonna have some kind of new legend hunting mechanic. Cause like, I want to say, ever since Gen 5, they've done something like that in the post game where you can get like a whole bunch of legendaries super easily. They probably will. I don't know if Pikmin 4 has already come out yet or not, but like it really depends on how many people have the interest in Pikmin, right? Because I know they did the Animal Crossing Switch. I have the Smash exclusive, the Smash Edition Switch, which it has. Okay, yeah. Then if they were going to have done it, they would have done it when the game came out. They did the same thing with the Scarlet and Violet exclusive Switch. They did the same thing with the Animal Crossing Switch, the Smash Switch. Anytime there's been some kind of exclusive game-related Switch, it's usually come out around the same time the games come out. In fact, they've announced it super early so that they could pre-order that instead. It's a fact unto us by the God. And girl, you know, I've got a Squidling amiibo too, but I found one. I just kind of found it while I was walking Grace one day. Didn't even buy it, just kind of found it outside. Survival game. Lived it somewhere, dear. Little, we've got some Pommy and a Pomo. I think this is... yeah, that's leading to the Great Crater of Paldea. Alright, see you in a bit, bud. Alright, Grace. Oops. Ugh. Still trying to get used to how sensitive these, the trigger buttons are on the controller. Like, realistically, I think this controller is meant more for people who play, like, you know, Call of Duty and that kind of thing, with how sensitive the ZR and ZL buttons are. I guess I should call them the Z buttons, but yeah. Thanks, yeah, I forgot to probably swap that way. Alright. Put these eggs here. I'm just gonna quickly pop Grace up on my bed. Turn on my fan, because it's friggin'... it's not, like, super hot, it just... I just need the airflow. I mean, my window's open, my door's open, everything's kind of fine. I just... Ugh. I just need the airflow a little more. Wait, I keep your photograph, and I know it serves me well. Yeah, one like weird example, like how awkward the jump from controls can be. With Pokemon Legends Arceus, the minus button is what opens your map, whereas here, the minus button opens your Pokedex. You have to use the Y button to open your map in this game. I think the Y... I can't remember what the Y button does in Legends Arc. Oh, the Y button jumps. I want to see what outbreaks I have today, just in case. I want to do some of those. Noibat? No. No. And I'm not doing any more. I'm not doing any more Rillaboom outbreaks, or Rillaboom raids. I got my Rillaboom. Surskit? No. Wait, there's so much left to learn, and no one left to fight. I'm gonna see what that poison raid is. 'Cause I'm looking, I don't think I am strong enough. 'Cause I'm when I'm low, and I don't think I'm gonna. It's one of those songs like I really struggle to kind of find the harmonies for it sometimes. Oh no, that's the crater we wanna. Let's see if I can just scooch around the crater. There's the zero gate. Ah, crap baskets. Ugh. Hey Flame, I'm doing good. How about you? Getting ready for the big I guess swap between YouTube and Twitch, where I'm gonna kind of just alternate streams almost. And it's actually funny because heading into tomorrow's Twitch stream, I actually made some changes to the channel as well. Like we got some new emotes. I finally have sub badges, which is, you know, that's something. Okay. I don't think that's shiny, but I'm going to check. It's right. It's right. It's right fucking there, dumbass. Oh, eggs hatching. Myself finally got your shiny Oshawott. Nice! Congrats! You don't feel me anymore. Megazone does not seem to like to attack people, so... Let's see. Let's just see if it's shiny. I think that's shiny. I'm going to check. Ah, it broke out. Alright, let's try. It's not nighttime, I guess I'll have to use an Ultra Ball. that's gonna suck. Alright, what do I... Oh, that really sucks. Okay, well, that's good. Now, let's go for an air slash. Just try to weaken it a little. More air slash. That should do. That hurts. Ultra Ball, because it's not nighttime. Damn it! Okay, I need to heal up before I go for my next Pokeball. I have a Hyper Potion, so that should do the trick. It'll do. Light Screen, that's actually helpful. That's actually helpful for me. For now, gonna another Ultra Ball. There we go. Oh, crap baskets. Now I gotta spam the B button. Hang on. Spamming the B button right now. Spam the B button. Spam the B button. We don't want evolutions here. Not unless they're shiny. Alright, let's check and see if this is shiny. Because I heard the shiny ding, but it is not shiny. Wow, I wasted so... yeah. It's because I heard the shiny ding, right? And there's not much of a difference between shiny... I can't tell you the difference between shiny and non-shiny Magnezone off the top of my head. Which means 9 times out of 10, if I hear the shiny ding, I gotta catch it to check. Especially since it was hiding in the fucking mountain when I caught it. No, that's not it. Red Eye becomes blue. Okay. That's actually good to know. Thanks for clarifying, Flame Mask. I gotta talk to Max about an idea I had for the Discord later. If they show up in chat, can you remind me? I'm gonna talk to them about it on. I want to talk to them about it over Discord to be just to not give you guys any hope for anything, but or not like you know what I mean. I don't think you do, but yeah. How she sparkles, it's the last unicorn. And Moltres refused to attack it. Moltres would have refused. Moltres only refused to attack because for whatever reason it was too high up. If Moltres had the sweat emoji kind of showing up, that would have been a clear sign. Also, I should heal up Mother Clucker. A little bit more. But yeah, sometimes they'll refuse to attack non-shiny Pokemon because like they're just in the wrong position. Not like you say sorry, was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken Oh, handing you a heart worth breaking, and I've been robbed and down to the bottom of every bottle. These 5 words in my head. Are we having fun? Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah. Also, if we're gonna be talking about my Moltres, we must refer to them by their proper name, Mother Clucker. Later women, this how you remind me what I really am. This is how you I like you. Be sorry, was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken, more than you are. Both breaking, and I've been robbed. I've been down to the bottom of every bottle. These 5 words in my head. We having fun, yeah, yeah, yeah. I do have shiny sandy gas, yes. I got that back in the Sword and Shield days. Like, I don't usually I don't usually actively try to hunt for doubles unless, like, I really need to. Okay, so ground type will probably work for this. So we're bringing in, where are you? We're bringing in Mama Bear. Or Ursaluna. Mama Bear is my shiny Ursaluna. Because Gengar, I think, is one of the raids that gives you a higher chance at getting Herba. It's not like... Plus, I mean, it doesn't hurt to get the extra experience candy. This time I'm mistaken, or and I've been wrong. I've been wrong, I've been down. I swear I know the words to this song. Alright, so belly drum. Oh! Well, Gengar just did me a huge favor. I quickly go for a Drain Punch to get some health back. Won't give me a lot, but it's something. That gets me back to full. Sludge Bomb gets resisted, but it's gonna do a lot because of the Terra boost. Okay, Cursed Body could be a problem. Of course there's that. What you want, then you can be just like us. Okay, one more Headlong Rush does the trick, even if it sets up the shield. Ah, okay. So that's not gonna work anymore. Notice this won't work because I'm burned. Excuse me? Do you mind? Holy hell. Yeah, so that probably would have taken it out if it hadn't been for for my facade temporarily being nullified. Not my facade, my guts ability. I might not survive this. Oh! Barely! Heh, get it? Because she's a bear. We're not catching you. I don't need you. No, Herba. But I got an ability capsule. I'm never gonna say no to those. Alright. Swap out our eggs now. Let me tell you, the Rillaboom raids were a friggin' nightmare to deal with. I can't remember. I think I used my clef key to get through it. No, I didn't use my clef key. What did I use? I can't remember what I used to get through it. I might have actually used my clef key. No, I used Corviknight. I used my Corviknight to get through it. Because support wasn't working, and... Little tip for you, roommate, once you get your copy of Scarlet or Violet and your Switch, when you're joining in on raids, 5-star and above, you have to make sure your Pokemon are EV trained and level 100. And always pay attention to the Pokemon's Terra type, but also make sure you know what type the Pokemon is heading in. Like, for example, with Rillaboom, don't bring a ground type to deal with it, because it's still a Rillaboom with grass type moves. The amount of people who kept bringing in, what's it called? Koraidon, the Scarlet Legendary. Which wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't for the fact that Rillaboom knows acrobatics, and it immediately sets up... Didn't do them because I... Yeah. Honestly, the Rillaboom and Delphox... I don't know if it's just because a lot of the people who are doing them now are newer players who don't know anything about Terra raids and barely understand type matchups. But I had to implement a new rule where if I'm hosting the raid, I always wait until the second somebody chooses the wrong Pokemon, or a Pokemon that's just a dumb choice to bring, I tend to back out or reset the raid. Unfortunately, I also let pass too many Koraidon, too many Iron Hands, and way too many Skeledirge. Now, Skeledirge wasn't so bad, because at least defensively it was a decent option, but... Because, like, realistically, the only thing Skeledirge would have had that could have really hurt... the only thing Rillaboom would have had that could really hurt Skeledirge was acrobatics. The problem is, it has growth. It immediately sets up growth at the start of the turn, which is why I hated people bringing in Koraidon. Because growth actually doubles its effect in the sun. Check Pogo real wow, almost dropped my phone. Alright, we have non-shiny shield on, and there's nothing else here, so nothing else here I want. Oh crap. It won't be till next month, to be perfectly honest. I've been hearing rumors that Mewtwo is potentially one they might be considering. Mewtwo and Mew are ones I've heard, but we won't know what the next raid is until the next round of Rillaboom raids are done. So like we're getting a week off this week, and the next weekend they're going to do the second round of Rillaboom raids. That's usually how this goes. And then they'll probably announce what the next raid event is in like either the week after that or the Monday after. I think they with the Delphox raid, sorry, with the Rillaboom, they announced it like 2 days after the Delphox raids ended. Because it can go one of two ways. Either they can add in the rest of the missing starter trios we have, so for Alligator and... Hey James, my week was pretty good. What was I gonna say? There are two ways they could possibly go. I've heard, the rumor I've heard again was that they're potentially looking at Mewtwo and Mew 7-star raids, which would be interesting. The other one I've heard was, I mean, this one seems probably less likely, but the missing parts of the Johto and Unova trios, where they bring in, the Johto, Unova, and Alola trios, where they bring in Incineroar, Primarina, for Alligator and Meganium. Those, though, would likely take us through the DLC season, or at least through the first DLC. That's 6 Pokemon every 2 weeks. That's about, yeah, it's about 3 months. So every 4 weeks, sorry. Because they do 2 rounds of the 7-star raids every month. How was your week, James? I should probably, yeah. See, Romeo and Juliet. Oh, crap baskets. To double check them, the title is a Titan. Oh, hey, look, it's Beavis and Butthead. No, seriously, look at this clearly and tell me you don't think, you said region. Hello. Came home from a long overdue vacay. By the time I came home, I finished 2 reviews in a row. One for this month and one for the month of September, which I have a long term. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, for me, I'm considering getting back into stuff, but I don't wanna cover anything that's been struck by the AMPTP before the strike is over. Like, a lot of what I'm looking at is stuff like, again, Reboot, Cyber 6, I'm actually looking at this show I binge watched, I binged a lot on Netflix during, like, the start of the pandemic, Misfits. Okay, motherfucker, I am nowhere near you. That, my friends, is a shiny knuckle stack. Ah, nope. The easy way to tell is, again, it's all brown, or the white parts are supposed to be the salt. It's actually brown. Or the brown parts are usually supposed to be white. Because it's supposed to be salt, essentially. Well, I will say, if they do Mewtwo, that's gonna be scary. 7-star Mewtwo, because I still remember the 5-star Mewtwo raids from Sword and Shield. Those were a nightmare to get done. So you combine that with the fact that, like Mewtwo was the reason for the creation of the Uber's tier in Smogon, right? Or, because you couldn't use it in, because, like, the Psychic type was broken in Gen 1. Because basically there was no proper counter to it. And Mewtwo was better than the best Psychic Pokemon. Like, I don't even think Tauros, like, the undisputed king of Gen 1 competitive, had a lot of real impact against Mewtwo. Probably up the count again. I started with against Peace. That's a bit weird. It's a bit weird to go for with that. Also, I was helping my parents clean their room today. Found this, one of my dad's old loot crates, back when he used to collect loot crates as well. It is Jughead as portrayed by Cole Sprouse in Riverdale. No, that ain't it. That ain't it, Chief. Let's get away from this Dedenne. I need to swap. If I remember correctly, isn't Alex supposed to be one of the characters from that show you're always talking about, My Life as a Mermaid? I can kind of understand why you were going that route. Also, we're getting a little heavy in the self-promotion there, James. Like, don't forget the Discord's always there for self promo, but can we tone it back just a smidge? Not in trouble. Just tone it back a smidge. That's all I'm asking. Ah, okay. Ay. Oh. Also, I had to pick up some stuff from, well, I ordered it from Amazon. But, in addition to some needed stuff, I needed, like, I bought, like, one of those headbands you could put in the freezer to help deal with migraines. I also picked up John Wick Chapter 4, and for October, the final, the season, I guess they called it the season finale of the Dark Pictures, which is The Devil in Me. So that's for October. Because between that and The Quarry, those are what our horror games are going to be looking like. And of course, the horror games are going to be done strictly on YouTube. Tick-tock, counting down the clock. Then I guess either tomorrow or Tuesday, I'm probably going to wind up watching John Wick, Chapter 4, because I wanted to watch it in theaters, I just didn't have the money to. And my dad, unfortunately, spoiled the ending for me, because he assumes I always go to the theater. I will say this, I didn't expect to really enjoy the John Wick series as much as I have when I saw like the first like TV spot for it, because like that was how I first heard about it. I remember looking at it and thinking like, this is either going to be really stupid. I mean, there's one thing I liked about the finale of Secret Invasion. Spoiler warning to anyone who wants to watch Secret Invasion and was waiting for it to finish to binge it. I do like the implication. There's part of me that kind of likes the implications that Rhodey's been a Skrull since Civil War. It kind of adds like a nice little, I guess it adds a nice little bit of tragedy to the character. You know, the fact that he literally probably like one of the first things he learned after he was rescued from the Skrulls was that Tony died 3 years before. 2 years before, because I think Secret Invasion takes place in 2025. But, yeah, Secret Invasion was not a good show. Like, the fact that the series began, essentially, with Maria Hill being fridged, which, that's a term from comic books. It was coined by a writer named Gail Simone, where she referred to this alarming trend in comics of women in comics being, female characters in comics being assaulted, depowered, kidnapped, or killed in order to further the story of a male character. The term actually comes from a Green Lantern story where Kyle Rayner, who was a Green Lantern who got his powers after Hal Jordan, the guy most people know as Green Lantern, after he went evil, Kyle Rayner essentially got the powers. Oh shit. Shit. But yeah, essentially, Kyle Rayner had found his girlfriend and stuffed into a fridge by a villain named Major Force, I think was his name. And that was kind of where the term "women in refrigerators" came from. But yeah, like, so Maria Hill being killed kind of unceremoniously at the end of the first episode was kind of the moment I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch this series. The fact that the intro was also apparently AI generated, not great. Like, I tend to skip the Marvel intros too, but when the intro, I'm usually grateful that the intros for the Marvel series tend to be a lot shorter, usually just like a title card. But the fact that Secret Invasion was an extended intro kind of tells me they thought they were proud of it, and that's, Yeah, it felt like it was kind of there for the... I don't know why. But I remember when the promotions for Secret Invasion were coming through, I was thinking like, I don't think I'm gonna like this. I don't really see anything super interesting about it. And yeah, I can see why now. Like usually when I don't know. Like I feel like usually the advertising is usually a sign in like how a series is going to do, because like but you know, sometimes I don't know, it's hard to say. Oh jeez, I got a boss stiff up my ass. Ugh. These eggs are starting to hatch. Up this count then before I forget. Again. But yeah, like... honestly, The Marvels is probably the only other series, the only other movie I'm gonna be watching this year. I might go see Blue Beetle, to be perfectly honest. Because it can't be worse than The Flash or Black Adam were. Shazam, I think, is kind of up in the air as to whether or not I think I would have liked it. That doesn't count as promoting the movies. Like I'm trying to stand with the SAG-AFTRA and the WGA in terms of like. And it's not like they're calling for like a full boycott of the products yet. Like that was one of the things there, is like, yeah, like they're not telling you to boycott, you just can't promote. You can't really promote what's being put out. But yeah, like I was saying before, besides the Marvels and Blue Beetle, there's not a lot that I'm really, you know, interested in dropping everything to go see. And Blue Beetle's already a maybe because, like, I don't know, I feel like DC really, like, whatever good they had with Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad, it feels like they're starting to backtrack a lot. I don't know, Blue Beetle seems like it could be one of those movies where the studio is just like, fuck, do whatever you want, we don't give a shit, it's not gonna do well anyways, we don't expect to do well. Which I think is kind of... it could be good, it could be really bad. But... I don't know, usually for me, a bad sign is when I don't feel anything after seeing a trailer. And I definitely felt some sort of excitement after seeing the first Blue Beetle trailer. And I don't know much about Jaime Reyes, because this is a Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle, not the Ted Kord Blue Beetle. In fact, for all we know, I don't even think Ted Kord would exist in the DCEU. I think I need to spot my eggs. Oh, damn it. Which, in all fairness, I think the running theme with the DCEU in particular was that Joker is actually Jason Todd, the second Robin, who was brutally murdered by the Joker. Oh, actually, wasn't. Yeah, no, we could definitely say it was the Joker's fault. And what kind of makes... uh-oh. crap baskets. Batteries running low. Give me a sec. We're back. I thought that was some good battery life, though. I'll give him that. Much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain. Yeah, me you like a... Won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? You know, when it snows. I will say this, I think this strike is something that could actually be really beneficial for, like, in the kind of in the same way the pandemic was for a little bit, where it's like we're getting a bit of a break from all the superhero movies getting thrown in theaters. Because, like, at the very least, I think a lot of the projects that... Okay, there might be some Marvel movies that, because they film so far, a lot of Marvel projects, because they film, like, in batches almost. Like, I can't imagine Daredevil Born Again isn't, as far as I'm concerned. I'm a little hopeful with what's coming down the pipe with the DC. I mean, yeah, because James Gunn knows what he's doing. The problem the problem is whether or not David Zaslav sticks his fingers into the pot. Because that was apparently a huge problem with, a lot of, you know... That's always more of the problem. It's less... sometimes it's less the director and more the studio that's the problem. Like that was a huge problem with Thor: The Dark World. And yes, I have mentioned Thor: The Dark World, even though I've strictly said that's not a movie we talk about on stream. But that was plagued by studio interference. In fact, it wouldn't shock me if studio interference was the huge reason why was the main reason why Secret Invasion fucking sucked. Here's the thing, it's not just his call, right? I think it's a little more complicated than like, and here's the thing as well. James Gunn is also the first person to have put an uncensored F-bomb in the MCU. And Kevin Feige apparently tried to stop him from that. He tried to discourage him from doing it. James Gunn doesn't care in that situation, right? If it doesn't affect his vision, sorry, if it affects his vision, he will fight for it, right? He will fight for certain things to go through, right? And considering James Gunn also wrote probably one of the best DC movies in the DCEU, in the Suicide Squad, and the fact that, you know, with James Gunn at the helm, there's going to be a noticeably different aesthetic to the DCU, I think is what they're calling the new cinematic universe. I think DC's in good hands with this one. You know? And if anything, I think a lot of the big problems with the DC movies have been less the studio and more the directors. Although I think studio interference might have had something to do with Wonder Woman 84. And the fact that it kind of just got thrown up on HBO Max without any warning. I mean, Like, if Zaslav's gonna screw a movie over, he's probably gonna do like what he did with Batgirl, where it just kind of gets thrown into the vault. And credit where credit is due. I hate giving credit to the guy. But I mean, supposedly Collision, which was something he asked for right out, has been... Well, it hasn't been... Oh, hey, it's another Shiny Froakie. Sweet! Alright, that's 2 Shiny Froakie now. The lights, heavy thoughts tonight, and they always come. Dreams of war, dreams of lies, dreams of dragons fire. What was I saying before? Like, apparently he was the one that asked for AEW Collision, and while the ratings haven't been that great, I think that just comes down to, the time Tony Khan put to it, because, like, I think... And I think Collision doing as well as it is in terms of, like, booking and everything, and like, having good wrestling product, I think that has a lot to do with the fact that CM Punk and Bryan Danielson apparently have a lot to do with creative on that show. You know, the storytelling's a lot less complex, I would say. Like, not overly complicated. And, you know, there's like more input, I think, from someone other than Tony Khan. But I think that right now is AEW's biggest problem, is that Tony Khan is trying to do everything himself. You know, I'm not saying he has to hire like a whole team of writers, but 1 or 2 writers to help him out for like each show, I think would really benefit him. Especially with like a lot of the AEW originals now starting to take a lot more backstage roles as well. Like Orange Cassidy is apparently a producer for AEW now. Like he helps produce some of the matches. Which really kind of just goes to show how smart of a guy Orange Cassidy is. Like, number one, he gets by a lot by doing like a lot of the bare minimum, but dude can fucking go if you ever seen any of his international championship defenses. But like, even when he does go, he also wrestles a relatively safe style. Like, there's a reason why they chose him to be Katsuyori Shibata's first full planned out match since the subdural hematoma he gave himself. Where he almost died 5 years ago. Was it 5 years ago? Sorry, 7 years ago. You know? Again, the fact that when Shibata's wrestled, he's only wrestled safe wrestlers, you know? Like Orange Cassidy, like Zack Sabre Jr. And yes, Mr. Stupid Pelvic Thrust himself, Daniel Garcia. Dude is, like, surprisingly smooth in the ring, and he knows how to take care of his opponents. The thing I'm worried about with Orange Cassidy's international championship reign is, number one, I feel like there are several points where it should have ended. Like, I think they're running the risk of that getting super stale. And my biggest fear is that they give him this near year-long reign, and he's just going to hand the title back to Pac. I don't want that to happen. Like, it looks like his next opponent's probably going to be Mox. His next big opponent's probably going to be Mox, but... But I do like the story that they're telling there, and, like, you know, he's basically held together by duct tape at this point. it's at least adding some form of desperation there. I mean, after the battle royal, winning the battle royal, and then the four-way at Forbidden Door, which was awesome, by the way, seeing that live. I was laughing my ass off when Shibata and Saber basically spent half the match slapping the shit out of each other. I'm not saying Pac's not a worthy competitor. My problem is, like, you know, I'd like to see someone different, right? Like, honestly, I think Swerve would have been a nice choice to give the title to. But now he's busy with, he and AR Fox are busy feuding with Darby Allin and Nick Wayne. Like, realistically, who is there that's, like, a solid worker? Like, I think the problem is going to be, it's like the same problem with Gunther right now with the Intercontinental Championship. It's not that it's a bad reign. It's a phenomenal reign. It's probably the best Intercontinental Championship reign we've had in a long time. But the problem is, once you take the title off Orange Cassidy, I don't think whoever succeeds him as champion is going to... They're gonna have an uphill battle to work with there. So let's put that to 1645. I need to evolve this Froakie real fast. Alright, we'll give you 15 rare candy. Like, if it was, I want to say, 5, 6, 7 years ago, I would say Big Bill would probably be an interesting choice to give the title to. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I suppose Ricky Starks could be a good option. But he's in the middle of a feud with CM Punk, most likely for the world title. Because I know they revealed on Collision last night that, shock of all shocks, the thing that Punk was carrying in that red bag was the AEW World Championship that he never lost. Which means they're eventually going to build up to a title unification match between Punk and MJF. I'm trying to think, like, off the top of my head, like, maybe Powerhouse Hobbs. If they built him up, Hobbs could be fine, but unfortunately Hobbs fell into the gaping abyss that is QT Marshall, being associated with QT Marshall. Jay White would probably be a decent option, I guess. But I think Jay White is someone they're looking at having feud with Punk, which leaves Juice Robinson. Again, not saying Juice is a bad competitor, but Juice is kind of the pin monkey for the Bullet Club pyramid scheme. Like, realistically, who is there that you can really... I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Since there isn't one world champion, it still kind of keeps Punk and MJF apart. And realistically, it's not like there wasn't precedent for a story like this. Like, I know Shawn Michaels had that situation. Hell, even CM Punk's been in that situation before with his first WWE Championship reign. Right? He left for 2 weeks after he won the title. And then they built to a unification match between him and Cena. So it's not like it's the worst thing in the world here. I'm not gonna go ahead and say it's like I've. Here's the funny thing. Ever since that ESPN article, I've kind of had a little bit more patience for Punk than I have since he came back. Since Brawl Out, because it seems like at the very least he's. I don't know. I think the time off was definitely good for him. And I think also watching him live in Toronto when he was wrestling Satoshi Kojima and just having fun with what he was doing, you know, having fun with the match. I mean, James, you can also attest for this for me. I've always kind of had a little bit more patience for Punk and his shortcomings, I will say. You know? I mean, there was, I won't say always, because I will freely admit, there were points after Brawl Out where I was like, no, do we really have to do this? But I definitely do feel like I have a little bit more patience at this point. Wait, no, it was 1645. But yeah, I'm surprised they're not trying to build that for All Out. Like, it seems like they're gonna do Punk and Starks for All Out, along with MJF and Adam Cole, and then maybe do the unification match a week later at All In, or All Out. Sorry, it's All In first, then All Out. I don't know how I feel about that, to be perfectly honest. Also, the fact that we still don't even know how All Out's gonna be aired. Like, apparently it's gonna be a traditional pay-per-view, but they only just put up the, on Fight TV, they only just put up the page for All Out. We haven't seen anything about All In yet. And considering the fact that this has already pretty much shattered any and all attendance records AEW will have for the foreseeable future, like, short of going to, like, fucking AT&T Stadium, or, like, any of the really big American football stadiums. Like, they're not breaking this record for a long time. But also, you know, you think you'd make the effort to try to put up the page for All In first, because that's your bigger show right there. Like, All Out, kind of an afterthought at this point. Like, honestly, if it were me, I would have just done All In, and then skipped the Labor Day, done All In for the Labor Day weekend show, and skipped All Out entirely. Up that back to 1650. Tracy? Alright, so once this batch of eggs is hatched, I'm actually going to take a quick little break to go get some water, and then we'll be right back to it. Now, finish hatching the batch. Like, if the... I'm going back to the CM Punk thing with the... Oh, fucking Dragonite. Going back to the whole CM Punk World title thing, I think if the goal is to kind of further put MJF over, I'm all for it. Alright, so batch of eggs is hatched. I'm gonna take a quick little break to go get some water and use the facilities. I will be back in just a bit.
Why can't I tell you all of these feelings? It's so much easier when I'm dreaming. I think my brain's about to short circuit. I really wish I could find the words. And now I'm crying under the moonlight. I wanna call you up, but it's midnight. What should I do with all of these feelings? And my kaleidoscope becomes the light that shines down from the moon will give away. And once again, it leads me to you. The constellations sparkle in my dreams, and so I wonder if it's a blessing, as if by fate we're born on the same planet.
Okay, we are back. Got my water. Ah. The only other person I could think of that might be someone who could really take the title from Orange Cassidy is maybe Jack Perry. The problem with that is, number one, Jack Perry fucking sucks as a heel right now. Oh yeah, no, it's, you know. The funny thing is, this also does use the original English Sailor Moon theme as well, right? Like, right after this little interlude, she goes into the English version. Oh, sorry. Not quite yet, but yeah. Funny thing is, I never actually heard the original Moonlight Densatsu, like, or whatever. Moonlight Densetsu. That's what the original theme is called. I only ever heard the Fighting Evil by Moonlight. That one, the one from the original dub. Yeah, so after this instrumental, I think is when the that's better. This. I remember one day, when I was in high school, our announcement team used to play like a random mix of music before the actual announcements started. And one day, the fucking the English dub Sailor Moon theme started playing. My entire class lost their fucking shit and started singing along with it. Which is so weird, because I know a lot of my classmates made fun of me when I went to my first Anime North. But, like... clarification, Anime North is, like, the biggest anime convention in Canada. In fact, that was actually the first time I'd ever seen Ethan Page wrestle. And Josh Alexander. But mostly Ethan Page. Cause I'm losing my sight. Kind of interesting. What do you mean? Uh-oh. I made a mistake. I've made a huge mistake. Tex-Mex place. It was the home of frozen margarita. I ordered a non-alcoholic margarita they had there. Okay. Got baskets. This is the last resort. Fair enough. Just a harmless little rib. The words of Kazarian, and not a harmful rib, like a harmless rib, like putting arsenic in somebody's coffee. There's an old BTE joke. Don't actually do that, by the way. I mean, yeah, as long as nobody got hurt, it's always fun to throw a little prank at people, right? I'll be here wondering, did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life. If you get to heaven, I'll be here waiting. Did you get what? Life won't wait, and your heart can't take it. You hurt them. No one ever had much nice to say. I think I never liked you. I have to drop into the water to do this. Okay, one more egg, and then I gotta get out of here before the fuck there's a Veluza right there. There's a shiny Veluza! Oh, this is really good, but also really bad, because I'm about to get swarmed by other Veluza right now. In your heart can't take. No one ever had much nice to say. Me from the hospital. And in my honest observation, during this operation, there's a complication. So, 'cause now you got. Holy fuck, the lag here. Yeah. Yeah, that's about how it goes. Ah, crap baskets. Gotta start spamming the B button now. Stupid Veluza. I'm at a point now where, you know, with Veluza, where it's not like I've run into like a whole bunch of them, but yeah. Fuck. So much B spamming. See, if we were on Twitch right now, that'd be a perfect time to clip, that'd be a perfect time to go for a clip. But since YouTube clips fucking suck. Alright. Okay. Spamming the B button. Oh boy. This was not the place where I would have wanted to run into a shiny, to be honest. I think I got one more. After this, it's one more. Ugh, between the lag and the Veluza and the... Okay. The fuck out of here. Ah, fuck. Egg. God damn it. Okay, now let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, we're out. Holy fuck. Are you marked? You better be marked for all the trouble you gave me. You're not. Not even a good nature. So far, we've run into a shiny Litleo, a shiny Knacklestack, we've hatched a shiny Frogadier, and we ran into a shiny Veluza. Also, let's see if this Litleo and Knacklestack are marked. No? No. But yeah, you couldn't have timed that any better than. Okay, but I'm gonna fly out of Lag Lake so I don't have to possibly run into any more Veluza, shiny or otherwise. But let's not go to Tauros Land. Go to West Province Area 1. I'm gonna stay out of the desert because there's a windstorm going on. Sorry, a sandstorm going on right now, and I don't want to have to deal with that. I think this is the Dark Squad. I was gonna say I think this is the Fire Squad base, but no, this is the Pagan Squad's the Dark Squad, right? Yeah, the funny thing is, I didn't even get swarmed by Veluza. It was the evolutions that kept me there way too long. Yeah. Okay, this is the Dark Squad because that's Giacomo. Usually the flags, I think the flags tend to be a giveaway. That's why I was thinking it might have been the Dark Squad, but I can't remember where the Fire Squad's base is. I'm gonna call that a batch that I forgot to count. Where you can that is 5 shiny starters now I've gotten in 1,660 eggs. Fire Squad's right outside of Artisan? Ah, okay. I think that actually makes sense, because I think Fire Squad's the first team Starbase you're supposed to take on, if I remember correctly. You take it on around the same time as you take on the Cloth. Or you can take it on, because I forgot, you can do everything out of order in this game. There's no suggested order. I swear to God, if that was a shiny Bombardier. Ours a little higher than Dark. Oh, okay. Shows how much I know. Live and love. Shiny luck's been crazy this week. Like in the last week, I've gotten a shiny Rockruff in Pokemon Go, a shiny Starly in Pokemon Go, shiny Skitty, a shiny... two shiny Amora, one of which I evolved into a, Aurorus. I also got a shiny, what do you call it? Dwebble from a research breakthrough. On fire first, it wasn't going there without movement upgrades? Right. Makes sense. If I remember correctly... Ah, crap baskets. I caught the Numel off guard. Is that it for the... No, I got 2 more eggs to hatch. Correction, I have 1 more egg to hatch. Also call this 1665. So... I need 7 more Pokemon. It needs 7 more shinies from this music, and I need to get Mankey off my ass. So I need 2 Sprigatito, 1 Fuecoco, 1 1 Froakie, and 3 Quaxley. That's 7, yeah. It'd be funny if I actually got all my shiny Froakie before Froakie Community Day. That's apparently what the next Community Day is supposed to be. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but they'll announce it soon anyways. I think it's like the week after Go Fest, too. Ah, fuck, I went right back to the stupid... I always find myself back at these stupid windmills for some reason. Ah, ballsack. Go away, Skiddo, no one likes you. I'm gonna head towards Great Crater Paldea, I think. Then a Masuda for Grookey next? Yeah. For me, the plan is finish, like, once I get, like, a full line for any of the 4 I'm Masudaing for now, I'm gonna slowly move into the next group of starters. And then kinda hit the sack at a bathroom with... Oh, that's cool. Well, have a good night, James. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it, as always. Wait. I'm just gonna assume there's no shinies there. If I didn't see it, it can't be Akira. Oh. It's funny, I made up a term for, you know, missing an obvious shiny. And yet it has not happened since, like, that one time it almost happened in Legends Arceus. With my first shiny. Just goes to show, unlike some people, I learn from my mistakes. There ain't no Koopsies or Glaxidents up in this bitch. I'm an observant motherfucker. I don't miss a damn thing. Except when they hit the button. Where the hell's the Great Crater of Paldea? Not there. Oh, there it is. So let me ask you this. Flight Ask. What do you think our next shiny is gonna be from the eggs? You think we're gonna finish out the Coco or Froakie lines? Baskets. Leave me alone, Rockruff. Don't want to knock you out because Grace is looking. But yeah, tomorrow will be our first stream back on Twitch in a while, because we're going to be splitting the time between, I think I mentioned this at the top of the stream, but tomorrow's going to be our first stream back on Twitch in a while, because, like, I hate to admit it, I'm one of those, well, I don't hate to admit it, I'm usually one of those guys, like, I'll admit when I'm wrong, like, but, you know, splitting between Twitch and YouTube is probably the best way to go, just ignore Kick altogether. You know, I can't say I didn't try. But, yeah, and tomorrow is also going to be a first for us, because we're going to be doing dual hunting in Legends Arceus. Where I'm going to be running, I'm going to be continuing my SOS hunt for Spinarak. And then, we're also... What are we doing? We're also, trying to farm, space-time distortion so that we can get ourselves, we can finish up the shiny Sinnoh fossils. I say finish up because I got myself a shiny Cranidos. I think it was yesterday at work. You are an Axew. I need to ask you a question. Did I? Oh boy, did I? Yeah, I need to swap my eggs. Okay. Also, I think this has to be 1675. No, it doesn't have to be 1675. This is 1675. Alright, and we are going down to the crater. What's shiny? Wait, what? Oh, the Cranidos, right. Yeah, that's another thing I'm not crazy about. The freaking delay on chat on YouTube is not great. Like, to be honest, the only reason I'm splitting my time between YouTube and Twitch is to try to get my numbers up on YouTube. Granados, yeah. Yeah, I realized it a little before you said it. Hello. Shiny. Thank God you're not shiny. I've already got 2 of you. Granted, I was the one that looked for those 2, but still. Alright. Well, never mind. The delay wasn't too huge, but somehow it was minus 30 seconds on stream. That's weird. Okay, so let's actually up that count again before I forget. Excuse me. Who will fight? What are you gonna do, right? I'd say probably like the worst song that ever came out of a Karate Kid movie, but no, probably the worst song that ever came out of a Karate Kid movie. It's like pure 80s cheese. Which is scary to think when you could say when Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith made a song for the Karate Kid movie that had nothing to do with karate. Oh, ballsack. Well, sorry, Sprig. You have to take one for the team. That reminds me, I gotta put up some new soundboard stuff. Ooh! Flame Mask, I think you were here when I said it, but, I've also made some changes to the Twitch. I had some, stuff commissioned. Still the same layout for now. Still the same overlay, I should say, but we've got a banner now for the channel. We have some new emotes that got added in, and huge one, now we got sub badges. Sleepy sad. Oh, no, damn a shiny. Let's see if the modes got added onto the Discord. I don't think they did. In fact. Oh, I gotta add him in. I'll add him in later. Also curious, like, if I have no idea what I'm trying to say. Ah, balls. Let's just run. Oh, I hit the button one time too many. Oh, jeez. Come on. Go down. There we go. No, actually, it should be 1680. Never mind. I had it right before. I think for me, like, the next thing that I gotta get commissioned are, schedule, and I kind of want some more emotes to get ready. I'll, like, either set them up as follower emotes, or, I don't know, for Twitch. I'll figure it out. Also, I need an avatar. Well, I wanted to add an avatar to my... baskets. Ah, there. Good. That's better. Oh, fuck. Knocked over my water bottle. On the sea. Probably up that count before I forget. The sea. Sea. Japan. Again. After. Go at your best when you're doing it up. It's actually funny. I watched a movie this is from for the first time a couple of weeks ago. This is from the original Transformers movie from like the 80s. That movie is just fucking all over the place. Like, it doesn't give you time to breathe at all. It just kind of jumps from point to point, almost. And then it just kind of ends. Funny thing is, even though I have it on DVD, I actually watched it on YouTube. Because somebody uploaded the full movie. Like, not just on you know, Google Movies and TV shows, where like you can just buy it and watch it there. Someone like uploaded the full movie to YouTube essentially. Up you go. There you are. Ah, there's nothing there. I'm sorry, was I interrupting something? I gotta take a close look at those, limit. There's a Glamora in the wall. Not on the wall, in the wall. Hello? No. Oh. Now is probably the time to swap the eggs. Oh, hello. Technically, we're in a cave, so I should be able to use a Dusk Ball if I really need to. And I'm having bad luck with the Quick Balls today. There you go. That is five shinies tonight. Holy crap. Boxes. Check and see if you're marked. Probably not, but it doesn't hurt to check. Alright, that is Glamora down. Again. Oh, fuck it. What does it hurt to get over here and check? Dun sparse. And now we try to fly back. I'm gonna get over here because that's easier. Nope, no, you're going the wrong way, dumbass. There we go. Ah, crap baskets. Let's run away from the Doug trio and try not to get swarmed by Creepy. I gotta double check and see what. I guess I'm gonna have to see what they look, what shiny Shieldon looks like when I get the gift for tomorrow. But actually, let me go ahead and load those into. Load those into my shiny hunting folder right now. It'll be under pictures. We want sprites. Thank you, Furret Turret. Oh crap! There we go. Okay. There's Shieldon. Oh, that's what Shieldon looks like. Huh. Now we need Cranidos. Puppy. Shiny hunting. Paste. I don't need Squirtle anymore. Don't need Seal anymore. I need to get rid of that. Alright. Out of here now. Yeah, that's about right. Got a Cranidos here. Not shiny. Damn. Tortuga. Not shiny. Damn. That sucks. And it all will fade. The night. Get out of Ares. Oh. I can see it. Ares. Gotta double check every. Oh, fuck. Gotta check the berries. Because you never know when these might come in handy. Oh, yeah, no. Time to swap. It's nighttime right now, you can tell by the fact that there's Murkrow and Honchkrow spawning. No, it's funny, I think the last time I ran into a shiny Paradox form was a while ago. I accidentally ran into a shiny Iron Jugulus. Go here so we can kind of climb our way out. This is a complete game. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay. Zero gate. Hell out of here. Back to West Province Area 3. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just kind of wandering around till these eggs hatch. That's like Patrick when he screams. It immediately makes me think of this, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Jennifer's Body, but the uncut version. There's a funny scene where you have the guy who voices Patrick going on this rant about what he's gonna do to the person who killed his son, essentially. So all you hear in Patrick's voice is, "I'll cut off your nuts and nail them to my door. I'll be like one of those lying door knockers rich people have. That will be your balls." Good. Another shiny. Go goat. Already gotten a shiny Litleo today, which I've had a shocking amount of shiny Litleo and Pyro that I've run into in this game. I mean, silver lining. At least I haven't run into a shiny Meryl again in a while. Oh Jesus! Barely dodged that. That side. Might as well wander in. Oh shit. Just realized halfway through saying that, oh yeah, I still need to pick up eggs. Alright, next batch is ready to go. I don't know if I'll be able to finish one more box by the time we finish, before we finish. But might as well just go straight to midnight. We haven't done that in a while on a week. Hey, on a day where I've worked. Ugh. Ugh. Need some water. Bear with me. Ah. Fuck. I actually want to see what the video like this. The video for this was like. Not the video for the original Skater Boy. The video for the cover that Jonathan Young did, the one that's playing right now. Oh, for fuck's sake. So, young man, you appear to be in the wrong game. I have to deal with that rock ruff after. The old Ferris Bueller ending. Video's over, go home. Except if you're watching this on YouTube, chances are you're already home. You know, whatever. Fine. I think this is... Yeah, this is a batch. Yeah, no, I'm right. Akahita? No. No. Stop it. Broken wings dream of a sky. If we never try. You know what? I'm going to see if I can make it all the way to Tag Tree. Oh, I'm not gonna go from there, but we'll go from here, see if we can make it to Tag Tree Thicket. Ah! Terminate field theme. But my favorite Zelda game, Majora's Mask, which I get not a lot of people like it because of the Groundhog Day mechanic, essentially. Which that's a fair complaint. Gotta be careful how I open this. But this is the case that my controller came with. Damn it. Uh-oh. Talk about your cliffhanger. Got our fixed spawn Crabominable, which means it's also a Brawler here. Hope I don't run into another shiny of those. That would suck. Tag Tree Thicket will be right about. Oh, also. Is that a shiny? Is that a shiny Kirkle? No, thank God. The light made it seem bluer than it was. Let's go. I'm almost there. Almost there. Always gotta keep an eye out on this stuff. Navi Squad, that's the Poison Crew. The day has come. day has come. This is still the first. No, this is not. I forgot to hit the button. Cry out. So, because it's daytime now, I think it's pretty safe to, yeah. We're not going to get as many, oh no. It's daytime, so the Murkrow are gone. Yeah, I forgot Kamala spawned here. Oh. What? Shiny? Ah, fuck, I forgot. Again. Yeah, we'll just finish this box, then we'll call it a night. How did you get up there? I guess you could have burrowed. I guess that answers that question. Oh, that's whose version this is. Family Jewels' version. Okay. Probably up the count there. All the thoughts were and I'm on fire. Bang, bang. My devil drinker. Swear to God, that's a shiny magic carp. No, that's red. That's not gold. Right? Yeah, it's not shiny. No, gotta run from this weasel. You can't. I can't anymore. All these thoughts out of my head. I might not finish this box before we finish, but we'll see. We'll see how many we get done before we hit midnight. Lord. My hell, we're running. Nope. Oh fuck. We're in a position now where we basically gotta keep our head on a swivel to watch out for any Pokemon. If we run into one and there's a herd of Tauros nearby, we're gonna have a problem. Ah, crap. Break it. Straight. I think this is 1715, so. Alright, we might be able to just squeak out the end of this box. I just have to make sure I keep on top of the eggs. Ugh. Spotlight hours for August. Vulpix, Paris, Stuffle, Venonat, and Tentacool. Ugh. Lame. Granted, I've only ever gotten a shiny during a Spotlight hour once, and it was a Miltank, I think. You fucking... Oh. Animass. It's not shiny. Oh. Also. Another shiny young goose. I will actually knock that thing out. That shiny young goose I've gotten from Pokemon Go is just... No, leave me alone. What have we gotten? Gotten 5 shiny. Leo, Knucklestack, Frogadier, those are our 5 shinies so far tonight. One of the last shinies one of the last streams we had, got a shiny Deerling. It wouldn't hurt to check. This is our last one for this batch. last batch for this box, and then call it a night. No, none of them. Oh, watch out for them bigger rough. They can be a bit tough to do. Great. Oh. 25. I just realized my count is off, so this should be 17. Yeah. Los platos. One more egg for this batch. Could be wrong, could be two, but we'll check as soon as this is done. Because this egg is done. I don't want one more egg. Could hatch by the time we get to the other end of Los Platos. Or halfway. Alright, and this is our last egg for the night. Even if we don't get another shiny starter tonight, we got shiny Froakie. It's our second shiny Froakie. And then 4 other random shinies. I think it was Litleo, Veluza, Knucklestack, and Lamora. Alright, so that is going to be it for us tonight. So, thank you all so much for joining in. If you would like to follow on social media or join our awesome Discord community, links as always are in the chat off to the side. But we'll be back tomorrow on Twitch for some shiny Sinnoh fossil hunting through space-time distortions, as well as continuing our search for a shiny Spinnerneck. So, until next time, I am here, Kennedy. Thank you all so much for joining in, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace!